We open with a person standing underneath a tree. Aggravated because of some music, he decides to just start fighting everyone around him. On this day, our hero had slain 30 men, later admitting he had a good time while doing it. This is Hank J. Wimbleton, the most wanted man in Nevada. They are the protagonist of the 2002 web series known as Madness Combat. And, well, he's a psychopath who is definitely not the good guy. I have always been a fan of Madness Combat, but there's always been a sentiment that bothers me, being that Hank is this unstoppable killing machine that can kill God. Now, I'll admit, Hank is really strong, but like... they're not fucking invincible!
Spider-Man, why are you good for that guy? I'm not. He's talking stupid.
Now, I probably pissed off the Hank Glazers, but please, let me explain. Hank himself is an egotistical psychopath who deserves their title as the Killing Machine, with his reputation being the driving force of the entire series. The whole point of Hank is, well, he has an ego so far up his own ass that he just does things because he thinks he can, and he has the right to. He clearly harbors a sense of superiority around everyone else around him, clearly a narcissist, which is supported by him just being really good at killing, and also him just deciding to take down the sheriff. But that's the thing. By this point, Hank is a blunt instrument who has totally shed himself of his societal shackles and believes himself stronger than God. We see this perfectly in Project Nexus, where at the end, he just shoots Kristoff off the tower, even though he was on their side. He was literally about to fix Nevada with the Nexus, but Hank just decided to just do that, in which he has their disagreement with the iconic duo.
Okay, that's taken care of. Let's destroy Project Nexus.
Oh, Hank, what did you do?
It wasn't going to shut up, so we needed to go. What's the problem?
The problem? The problem is we need that guy.
No, we need to finish the mission.
Hank, have you not been listening? We've stopped the project. It's over. And Kristoff can save all of us without compromising the mission. Everyone wins.
Doesn't matter. Destroy Project Nexus. That's the mission. It always has been. Why are we still talking about this?
Fella, I don't care what you think the mission is. I'm not blowing up the world and neither are you, capiche?
Let's be clear here. Are you telling me we're gonna have a problem?
We can't let you wipe out Nevada, Hank. Everyone can walk away and we'll still win, Hank. It doesn't have to be this way.
Yeah? Because between you and me, I was hoping it would come to this.
Now comes the boss fight with Hank, the most wanted man in Nevada, the Killing Machine. He's killed God, you know. Comes a boss fight for the age.
What the fuck?
Originally, I had this whole rant segment about uh about Hank Wimbleton, and kind of like mostly about like the glazing of Hank. But I've wanted to kind of I'm just making this now to kind of preface my thoughts in a more clear manner. Um, Basically, my issue with how a lot of people see Hank is this unstoppable killing machine who is the strongest thing in Nevada. That makes sense to some extent, but the thing with Hank is that he's not the strongest in Nevada. Even like, it would make sense for Sanford and Deimos to be able to beat him that quickly. See, the thing with Hank is the thing with Hank that makes him interesting is that he's an egomaniacal, like, psychopath that is on bath salts and given a katana. He is a blunt instrument passed around by everybody. He's contracted by and works under the status quo. Don't get me wrong, but that's the thing. He's just that, a pure weapon. Everybody else can manipulate him and can use him, but Hank himself is not really that special. He dies the most in the entire series, and that that has like surprisingly like interesting speculations about Nevada and the series itself, as Hank himself is the most, I would personally say that he is the most evil and most downright like bad person in Nevada. He is prideful, he is wrathful, he is like, he is so up his own ass that he believes he's right in every shape and form, just because he doesn't even he doesn't even see uh his connection, his relationship with Sanford and Deimos as something that special, because like even then in the boss fight he was hoping for a fight. Hank is an asshole. He's the hero. And the only reason why his reputation is so high is because he kills people that are weaker than him, the hero and the victims. And I feel like with a lot of media as of late, there has been this kind of mindset that a character is only like that a character is only hyped up because of their aura. But characters like Hank need to get humbled, because it wouldn't make sense for the rest of the story and for the themes of Madness Combat, because you may see Madness Combat as just violent like media, which it is, but the it has something underneath its layer of really good choreography, where if you look into it, it is a story about punishment. It is a story about about people who do bad things getting dragged through the mud, and people who are trying to do the best that they can having to pick up the pieces of a broken world. It's really interesting to me on how Madness Combat and its main character kind of encompasses this interesting mindset, because like Madness Combat punishes characters like Hank, actively punishing him through the hatred of more powerful characters, through other people being able to, like, other people who are more skilled than him, like even like the most, if they are even, like, you know, the iconic duo, being able to just beat him down. I feel like Hank. Here's the thing with Hank. I fully believe that Hank is an egomaniacal asshole, and that's a charm about him. I fully believe with his actions and the fact that he does everything that he does is because he's just a dickhead. And I like seeing the dickhead get humbled every now and again. I like seeing Hank getting what's coming to him, reaping what he's sowing. And that's the charm with Madness Combat, right? Everybody is vulnerable. Everybody is vulnerable to some extent. Everybody can die. Everybody is able to die. Even the more powerful characters is able to be shot to death and beaten down. And overlooking that is kind of overlooking what Madness Combat is meant to be, especially with its main character. Since, again, he's more than just a lunatic who kills people. He's an egotistical, maniacal asshole on bath salts with a katana. Thank you all for listening to my Gren rant. I just wanted to talk about something that I was into, and Madness Combat kind of took the grips on me, and I wanted to talk about Hank Wimbleton as a character, and kind of how the community treats him, because I think Hank is a really cool character. It's just that you're kind of forgetting the fact that he's an asshole, and he deserves it. Anything that comes to him, and the fact that he dies the most out of any of the main cast. But yeah. Thank you all for listening, and especially thank you to my friends DomTheSub and Skaluli for voicing over the conversation between the iconic duo and Hank Wimbleton. Their work is immaculate. They're very nice people. Go check them out. I have them linked down in the description. With that, remember to drink water. And goodbye. Thanks for listening.
What the fuck?